Hello everyone! As a special edition, we will embark on a hike together on the most dangerous trail in Acadia National Park. If for any reason you haven't had the opportunity to take this hike, I wanted to create this video so you can live the experience and make it accessible to everyone. I hope you enjoy it. Hello everybody to Trips BBB. Bueno, bonito y barato. To make the video not too boring or too long, I had decided to include some sessions faster than others. Oof, we have passed that part. That was the first challenge we encountered on the trail. But this is just the beginning. I have been collecting the full experience videos that I'm planning to share with you. But for now, I will start with this video that has been requested. We will see how much acceptance it has before deciding to upload more special editions. Thinking about a video where I can share the full experience, it takes a lot of time to organize the idea. Unless for me, because I don't just want to show the video. I want it not to be boring and I want you to enjoy it. I have been thinking for a long time about what topic to share with you while making this type of videos. I have been considered many topics, so why not talk about how Trips BBB was born? Did you see that gentleman step aside to let me pass? Well, that practice is very common when you are hiking. Since there are many skill levels, if you know that someone can do it faster than you, and you don't want that person to wait for you, you kindly give the way and let them pass. Now, where we were? What was our topic? Oh yes, we were speaking about how Trips BBB was born. 2022 was a very tough year for me. If you have seen the video about the story of an international student, you will know a little bit about me. As I mentioned there, sometimes I just want to give up. And 2022 was one of those years that I celebrated when it ended. In that year, I got sick, spent several days in bed. I was getting tired of continuing as a student, in the instability that this situation generates, not knowing if what I'm doing is worthy or not. I broke up with somebody. I got robbed twice. Well, you got the idea, right? It was quite a year. I don't think you can fully appreciate the elevation we faced during the hike. But every time you see those iron bars, there are signs that we were passing through a precipice or a steep incline. I'm quite nervous person, so it was a bit challenging for me to record the people behind me, to show you where they were coming from and give you a better visual of that. For this hike, there were 8 of us, and we always look out for each other. A hike is not complete if we don't all return safe. Usually, there is someone who takes the lead and is practically responsible for guiding us along the right path. That person can change and tries to maintain the pace and stops when they go too far away to wait for everyone. There is also what called the sweeper, the person who goes last and makes sure no one is left behind. I thought that was normal when you go a hike in a group, but on that trip I met someone from New York who told me that hiking groups there are different. They don't wait for anyone, and if you stay behind, you are on your own. She mentioned feeling a bit nervous about hiking in winter in New York, but feel more comfortable and secure in New England hike groups. I really recommend you to join the rigid group that I mentioned in the video about crossing New York to Vermont. Now, returning to the topic, well, in 2023, it started off quite well, but in March, I received some bad news. My application to become a worker was not selected in the lottery, and that hit me hard. Hey, do you always change topics like that? Like suddenly? Like nothing happens? Yes. It's a very characteristic thing of my personality. So, what about your work? Well, I write down everything, just like Memento, the movie. Have you ever watched it? Exactly like that. So, I was very sad, but we had to keep it up. During a lunchtime, I was watching a YouTube video from a YouTuber that I follow a lot. And he said something that it really stuck in my mind. I don't think he knows how impactful those words were for me. I don't remember the exact video where he said that, but I'm looking for it because I really want to keep it. He said, "A plan without a date is not a plan." I had always wanted to create my travel blog since the early days on Facebook, but I never took the time to do it. With the situation I was in, I told myself, have you never made the time for doing something like I really wanted to do for years? With the YouTuber's words in mind, I decided I would launch my first YouTube video the following Sunday. I had no idea how to edit videos or which tool to use. I started experimenting with free tools, but they were very limited. So on Wednesday, I asked a friend if he could recommend me one. And once I installed that tool, I started creating my first video. I already had a clear idea about what I wanted to do. It was just a matter of putting into a video and learning how to use the tool. I spent that entire week creating my first 4 videos, the introduction and 6 stays in just 4 days, both in English and Spanish. I launched my first video on Sunday, April 23 of 2023. And to be honest, I had no expectations at all. Just kind of like 5 subscribers, friends and family who support you in everything. I didn't expect anything more. But to my surprise, with the first 3 hours, I already had my first 30 subscribers. Can you believe that? Oh my goodness, that was awesome. I cannot find words to describe that. I was so excited. And for respect for each subscriber, for every person who joins this channel, I had so far shared every weekend. Saturdays for the Spanish version and Mondays for English version. It has been very challenging to keep it up. Sometimes I'm very busy when my PhD, work, personal matters, but the channel is my hobby that I discovered I love it so much. Sitting down to remember each trip, sharing this experience and receiving your support is something that brings a smile to my face. As I tell everyone, the channel? Come on, the channel is my baby! So, 1,000 thanks for all your support, for every public and private comment, for every like, for every time you share the video, for every time you say, "Hey Evelyn, I watched your video." Once again, 1,000 of thanks. I hope you enjoyed this special edition. Let me know. I know you like my videos because they are short, but this time I wanted to try something different. Don't worry, long videos won't become a habit. Now, let's discover the summit together. I have a Google Maps with all the itinerary. It's totally free for you. Please check in the description for more information. Thanks for watching!